Um, I am stunned that every time I go to America, even though I've got all the paperwork and I'm standing up straight and nothing's wrong after I got off the plane, I always feel nervous when I go through immigration because it's this very confronting experience to go through and check the paperwork, all the rest of it. And you know that, there's nothing wrong, but there's a chance for some reason you might get turned away. Then there's the people who just walk into the country, and this is happening by the million. Now, I get it that building a border wall was racist and kids in cages that were made by Obama was terrible, but no border at all is not a country. It's just a place where you can come for a hang and we've got some nukes.
You're so sweet how you try to do it lawfully. You're adorable.
I know.
If you could just, if you would just go through Mexico and through the barbed wire, you'd be here forever. You could have all
I'd be
sorts
a
of rights. You could get
dreamer.
a job.
I'd be a
Yeah, you
dreamer.
could get a job. In New York City, up to a couple of years ago, they tried to pass a law, got struck down, that you could vote. You could vote as an illegal. Fine. No, you have all the rights of a U.S. citizen. No problem. As long as you vote Democrat, that's written into the deal, and that's what
Okay.
they're counting on. That's really, there's all sorts of debates here in the United States about, and we are at record numbers of illegal immigrants coming into the country. It's deeply, deeply alarming. We've never seen 11 million illegals a day coming across like we are right now. So it is a serious problem. But, there are all sorts of debates here about, is it the replacement theory, which is said to be a racist theory about they're trying to get rid of the whites, right? This is what some people say, mostly Democrats. That's a Democrat theory. Or is it about something else? Is it about the Statue of Liberty? Give me you're tired, you're poor, all that. What I think it's about is bringing in future Democrats. That's really why else would the Democrats be opening the border? There's no border right now. Not only are they opening the border, but they're giving them accelerated work papers. They originally said they were going to give them ankle bracelets back in May and we were going to have control. No, none of that's happening. We don't have the personnel to manage 10 to 11 million a day. So it's a free for all going on down there right now. And I really think it's a bet that as the Hispanic vote becomes more and more red, we're seeing the Hispanic vote become more and more Republican in this country. They can't lose that voting group, and they see a whole new voting group available to them who they will get hooked on public services, on whatever public check that they can get their way, public housing where they're putting up in New York City, and soon enough the ability to vote. And then they become the next round of Democrats so that they can continue turning these existing red or purple states blue. Like California is entirely blue now. They turned Georgia from red to pretty blue. You could say purple, but it's pretty blue. Virginia turned blue. It's happening along the southern border states like Arizona, New Mexico, all these states turning blue, blue, blue. And I do think it's part of the plan. And nothing else explains it because even the blue state mayors now who are dealing with these quote unquote migrants have had it and they're begging for some relief, which is not coming.
Yeah, I reckon the only time that they'll actually start to even think about doing the wall is if Texas goes purple, then blue, because if that's the case, then a Republican has no chance of getting to 270 and Democrat power forever.
You know what we need? We need you. We need the Aussies to come over here and take control of our immigration policy. You come in illegally, you get the boot on the forehead. Get out. That's how I see Australia's immigration policy when it comes to people crossing illegally. That's what we need.